leave out the last page. Okay, great job. A couple of places that we could probably improve. The first one being this place right at the beginning, right? So have you ever practiced it by going without the trill? Can you just play it without the trill? Right, so that's the idea. So what you want to do is you want to connect the F sharp to the A. So your second finger is replacing where your thumb was. Is that correct? Yeah. So if you can feel a curve with your bow, feel the curve with your bow. Can you see me? Yeah. So feel that you're doing let's try that. Really a big circle with your bow. We'll do it one more time. I'd really rather not hear any slide whatsoever. Yeah. One more time. Okay, now add the trill, but still this slow tempo, and put as much of your arm weight or your bow weight onto the A string, so you're sustaining the top note. It's hard to make it clean. We really want to hear the F sharp. Again. Good, that was better. So if you can think about that curve in your arm, that would be really great. The next hard thing, what note is that? That's hard, right? So if you can try to feel in groups of 3 notes, and then try the triplets. Better. Now do it from maybe 4 bars before it starts. Can you do that? Okay, that was also better. Maybe it just got a little bit away from you the first time, because it sounds pretty good now. So the other thing is, then you want to sustain those top notes so that the melody stays intact. Can you try that from right there, from number 3? And sustain the top. Good. So can you vibrate the top notes? So that you're singing them. Good. And then here, the dynamic changes. So, and make it a little more dolce. Right there. You kind of trade off with the piano or the orchestra with a and then so maybe that can be more of an accompaniment to the piano, right? And then again. So it's a responsive phrase. So the first 2 bars are the orchestra, second 2 bars are you. Can you try that from number 4? Good. So how about more in waves? So that you come down. So it feels like you're doing waves. Yeah? Right there. Tempo 1. Excellent. Okay, so then the next thing is be our little cadenza, right? I think you have a little more time than you took to be expressive. Can you just do from just the That's good, good. Okay, yeah, just make sure that you're singing always through that. So in the in this part, can you carry your emotions through the rests rather than dropping down and just waiting until it's your turn again, but rather so carry the line across the rests, because it's beautiful with the harmonies, right? Yeah, let's do that. See, so don't put your bow down. Don't go. Don't do that because it stops everything. Right. Yeah, so keep yourself involved. 11. Are you doing there? Okay. Yeah. Make sure you're tuning that correctly. So I wanted to just give you another little hint of how to practice this part. So if you start in the middle of the bow, and every time you jump, use a little more bow. Also in the middle of the bow, and then more. So as you come down, use more and more bow. So you don't have to press it all to make the volume increase. Can you just try that by yourself slowly? Try to using more bows, starting in the middle of the bow. Do it once more and don't press, just use the bow speed. Yeah, good. Keep going. Okay, and I think you can, especially since you're ending here, maybe with more finality. Yeah. Yeah, just one from, just do the ending once more. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you all. Our next performer is Aaron Liu. Aaron is a student of Priscilla Lee, and he will be playing the first movement of the Schumann violin concerto. I have to get one thing wrong. The cello concerto, Schumann cello concerto, and my apologies for the sound issues.
No, that's fine now.
Thank you.
Yep. Hello.
Hi, good to see you.
You too. Bravo. Excellent. Very, very well done. Excuse me. So there's a couple of things that stick out to me that I would just like to comment on. One is I wish for more legato playing. And the second is that frequently when you land on a note that you want to emphasize, you hit it, and then you start your vibrato. So it gets two impulses rather than the one you're looking for. And so those are two sort of technical things that I would like to think about while we're going through some of this movement. In this movement, for me, there's so much about these intervals and the growing distances that he makes. So much of even the first it's really just an A minor chord, right? With notes in between, and this is one of those places. Yeah. Now, for me, the arpeggio is just a way of linking the C sharp is how we get to the top D. So the event of the arpeggio for me doesn't need to be as important. But getting from here to there and then back. And we want to connect these. So there's no rests at all in that, like until you get to. That's the first rest on the whole opening of the section. So I think most of it should really be connected. Also here, these notes are taking you back so that you're always turning the phrase around. So try it from the beginning, thinking about those things if you can. Doing it once more, think about your vibrato. And especially, make sure it's from the start of the note. Yeah. And so just the bar before he comes in. just another little thing. Can you come back without picking your hand up? Can you just do from? That's what I see. I have a thing about hopping. I don't really like to see hands hop too much. So this, it's not let your left hand move as your bow is crossing the string. So you don't need to lift it up. Otherwise, you're making a rest. So same thing going up. Really legato. Once more. Good. And then this next. It's all about getting from here to there. So don't make so much out of every note. A decision you came to with Priscilla, but rather than I wouldn't lift those. I would connect them so that they take you to the next high note. Yeah. You can do it from. It's the middle of 57. Same thing at the end there. You hand it right off to the orchestra, right? So. Yeah. So yeah, just that's a musical thought to consider. Yeah. Okay, let's do. And also, excuse me, the this is another place to make sure your vibrato starts immediately. Super well, very clean. I wish for a little bit more shaping. So that you're a little bit square for me. Let it be a little bit more improvisatory. I think it's the best place to start. Good. Okay. Let's play from. Do you have letter C? So that we get to this. Also, make sure you have room to have the shape. So don't start slow. Start a little less. Right? Do me a favor and take two bows in the second bar. Just see what it sounds like. You can just start. Good. And that's another place with the vibrato, right? So make sure. I think the two bows gives you a better crescendo. Yeah, but then be careful. Not otherwise it's two notes. It's not one note. Right? Okay. I kind of wanted to do, we just have a minute left. Also, I don't want it to be free, but I'd like it to be a little less strict, a little more harmonically oriented instead of note by note. So maybe in 2-bar phrases. Yeah. $163. Yeah. And the last 2 bars, if you could use more bow as you're just making that crescendo. Can you just do from Great job. Thank you very much.
Please join me again in thanking Ms. Rosen for being with us this afternoon. With my apologies for the tech clubs earlier. But thank you so
glad we got it worked out. It was all worked out fine.
If you can stay on, I think Chuck wants to get a photo of the 2 students next to you on the screen here in the back of the room.